CK and Bill, they grabbed their gear, said time to bring some courage here. The night they whipped those spookies' ass, laughter echoed through the midnight grass. On DEADPIT Radio, tales of the fray, ain't no spirit can get in their way.
Howdy folks, it's the Creepy Kentuckian here with you from DEADPIT Radio. Today, I have a little bit of an interesting video to do for you guys. This set has been out for a little while, and there's been a lot of controversy. This set I'm talking about today has been out for a little while. There has been quite a bit of controversy surrounding this set, kind of. The set itself is fine. They didn't have to do a recall on it or anything. But a lot of people online have complained about the price. Is it worth the price they're asking? I don't know. We're about to find out, guys. What we've got here today is from Dark Sky Films, the 50th anniversary edition of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And perfect timing, because coming up on Thursday nights, we are ranking all of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies. We're celebrating 50 years of the Saw, and it's going to be a fun time. But before we get to that, I have this special unboxing for you guys. Now, full disclosure, Dark Sky Films sent this for review on the radio show. So I did not pay $300 for this, but I'm going to give a 100% honest review on this. Is it worth the money, the quality of the products and everything, and what all is included here at the $300 price tag, which I think is an exclusive on Dark Sky Films site. And yeah, so, you know, it's not going to be a huge video or anything. I'm not a big collector of these bulky sets or anything either, so I feel that I would be even more picky than most when it comes to these sets. Texas Chainsaw Massacre is no stranger to limited edition gimmicked up packaging. It was 10 years ago that Dark Sky Films also did the Black Maria set, which they also had trouble kind of moving as well. I think that there's still copies of that, and that was considered a limited edition then. So in 10 years from now, for the 60th anniversary, will there still be editions of the 50th anniversary? I don't know. We'll see. But I want to look at this set, man. I am excited. This will make the 4th Texas Chainsaw Massacre edition I have in 4K. Plenty of editions of Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So I have my trusty sidekick, Corlina Cataldi box cutter. And we're going to dig right into this box, which is a little bit damaged, by the way. It arrived to me damaged. But again, you know, you get what you pay for sometimes, right? They say. Who says that? Right, so, oddly enough, it looks like the inside box is pretty good. It's not too awful damaged. So it has a specialty shipping container. And it includes this. Yeah, there's a little bit of damage in the corner there. It would piss some people off for sure. But yeah, this is number packaging. So I've got 1036 of 5,000. And this is nice enough packaging. No problems. No problems with this. All right. So you got Texas Chainsaw Massacre 50th anniversary there. You've got Leatherface. You've got Sally, Grandpa, the Hitchhiker on there. 50th anniversary logo. Yeah. Alright, so now this is what everybody is concerned about. Now, I'll just show you guys, because this is a plastic chainsaw that houses all of the goodies in this set, and it is well packed. Right? You got some styrofoam goodness here. So I want to keep all the packaging and everything, just because I'm probably going to put this back up in a few days. It comes with the styrofoam. It keeps it snug in there real nice and everything. And okay, a little plastic saw has Texas Chainsaw on it, so you just clip that in there, and this is like a little mini chainsaw. Yeah, this just kind of flops up. What is it, a magnet? Magnets? Okay, magnets. So, I've got pretty big hands. I don't know if you guys can tell, but how do you do this shit? I'm figuring this thing out. Okay, so this is all plastic housing here, and you got the logo on the blade with some fake blood. The detail on the chainsaw. I mean, it's green. It's green like the chainsaw in the movie. Okay. So if you want to take the blade off, there's a switch here. It doesn't seem to do anything. Okay, you kind of got to wiggle it off, right? And it goes in there a couple of different ways. All right. Cool. So if you want to showcase it from the outside. The detail on the chainsaw is fine. Like, it's got a cheap weathered deal on it, right? So, okay. Knowing what we know so far, you get the chainsaw, some decent little details, a nice replica of the chainsaw in the first movie. It is one of a kind packaging. So there's a magnet that's kind of, you can open up, and inside, what do we have inside here? Alright, so, oh man, okay. I haven't really watched a whole lot of videos on this, so I don't. Okay. You can severely fuck your package up on this. This is the 4K, 50th anniversary edition 4K, which I think is pretty much the exact same as the standard edition, aside from a couple of newer documentaries on it, which is kind of cool. They're continuously adding stuff. I mean, at this point in time, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, man, like, I don't know what else can be said about it, but so 2 separate documentaries. I don't know what the length is, if they're feature-length documentaries. One is about the restoration of the film, which to me, I'm kind of interested in checking that out, and another one is about the film's merchandising, which is kind of cool to check out as well. If you want a review of the contents of the disc, I did review the Steelbook edition last year, or within the last couple of years, that Dark Sky did. Great edition, and I'm sure this one, I mean, it's the same thing aside from those 2 documentaries. The thing that I don't like about this is the disc, the way that you put the discs in there. This is a cardboard slipcase. You're going to damage the cover quite a bit if you take it in and out, because it's just all hard plastic in there that kind of snaps in. And man, I almost don't want to even put it back in there. Okay, I cannot get it back in there without doing damage to the case. Yeah, so there's that. And it's kind of odd how they've got this. Like, let's try it one more time. No, it's not going to go. Okay, the other big get you item, and I don't know if I can get this thing back in here either, but let's set this down for a second, is this replica VHS tape that's, believe it or not, I actually do have the original Wizard VHS tape of Texas Chainsaw Massacre with the same artwork and everything. And this is a sealed version, which, you know, looks pretty close to the original one. This is, if I didn't mention this, this is Dark Sky Selects Special Edition. So yeah, you get that included too. So 3-disc 4K set, this limited edition VHS, which is a big thing nowadays, and the chainsaw packaging. I'm going to try my best to get everything back in there, and I'll be back with you guys. With a little bit of persistence, I got it back. I got it back in there. So I got to be honest with you guys. I don't hate this. This, to me, this is kind of a cool package. Now, the question is, and a lot of people, this is what they're asking, is this, with these bonuses in here, right? Is this a $300 package? No. No. I mean, I think that whoever was doing the price points on these, they were off a little bit on this. I don't know what it costs to make these. $150 all day, right? I know that they had them on sale at the Scarefest in Lexington for $200, maybe $200, but $300 is a bit much for these. This chainsaw is essentially, what? Even if you were to go, I would say a high estimate on the chainsaw is if you were to get a similar chainsaw on Spirit Halloween, maybe $50. Maybe $50. The VHS tape, we're going to give them $30 on the VHS tape. So you're what, $80? An additional, let's give them another $30 for the 4K. So you're at $110, man. I don't know where they came up with the $300 price tag on this, but yeah, it is kind of weird. I thought this thing made a noise or something. All right, I stand corrected. I looked around in this after the video, and there is a little tiny, I don't know what kind of speaker this is, but it's light activated. So whenever you, I guess if you open the case and you're in a well-lit room, it will go off, and that's the noise it makes. Jesus Christ, are you kidding me? But I guess before, it had like a little black sticker over the, I guess it's a light sensor or something. Oh man. So it does make noise technically. So yeah, just a little update. It does make noise. Kind of. But Dark Sky Films, again, they sent me this for review. This is a cool addition for sure. I think it's way cooler than the Black Maria set that they did 10 years ago. It's just the price. Like, I think that was the issue for a lot of people. And I don't know where they got. I mean, it's limited to 5,000. 5,000 copies is a lot. That's a lot of copies to sell, especially at $300 a piece. But it is a cool set. If you don't have the 4K and you like little gimmick sets like this is a smaller chainsaw. It's not very big, as you can see. Yeah. And it's a cool conversation piece. If you've got a lot of gimmicky stuff, I know our buddy Garrett would love this. But yeah, I think the big deal was the price point on this. Now, the 50th anniversary of Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I knew they were going to do something for this. Didn't know exactly what. But, yeah, I mean, I think it's kind of cool. But the price is probably double. I would say double what they should have been charging for it. Now, had the chainsaw been a bit bigger, made a little bit differently, maybe had some noises in it, I don't know. I could see $300 possibly, but man, like I haven't talked to a whole lot of people that wanted to purchase this for the full $300. That's not to say this isn't a cool edition though. Dark Sky Films, I appreciate them for sending this to review. If you go to Dark Sky Films official site, you can order this right now for $300. Will it stay $300? I don't think so, man. I don't think so. I think this is going to be a hard sell for a lot of people. $300 is a lot of money. It's a lot of money. And the VHS is cool. It's cool that there's a couple of new documentaries on the 4K set. And this is a cool little prop thing to have, you know, whatever else. And, you know, the attention to detail with it, the fact that it's like a lime green, like the one in the original movie. It's cool. It is cool. But I'm here to be honest with you guys, and this is not $300 cool. The price of this is going to go down. So if you want it, I would hold off for a little bit and see what they do with the pricing on this. I don't think that they're selling a whole lot of these. But at any rate, that is it, guys. This Texas Chainsaw Massacre 50th Anniversary Edition is out now from Dark Sky Films. It's part of their Dark Sky Select line, which is really exciting, actually. There's a lot of cool stuff they have in the works with that label. So, yeah, that is it. The Saw is family. So that is it for the review, guys. Keep it creepy. Stay tuned. We got the big Texas Chainsaw show coming up on Thursday night. Keep it creepy over at DEADPIT.com. I'd like to tell people, thumbs up the video, Uncle Bill.
Would you?
Yes. Thumbs it up with violence and fury, and just love everything about it.
You hit the heart button, then you hit the ass button, then you hit the go fuck yourself button. Follow that up with the I don't give a shit button.
There's all kinds of wonderful shirts over at shop.deadpit.com. Simply the best horror shirts. On TeePublic, there are others, but they all suck. You can get some Dead Pit Radio shirts. You can get Last South on the Left. The Hills Have Eyes. Texas Chainsaw. Oh, wait, you can't say Texas Chainsaw. All kinds of shirts, folks. You're gonna love them. Shop.deadpit.com.
Special thanks goes out to our supporters on Patreon. Do you know what kind of stuff you can get on Patreon, Uncle Bill, starting at only $1 a month?
What's that?
Access to every Dead Pit show since 2005. We got almost 200 fan commentaries that we've done over the decades.
We have a literal jukebox full of songs and thousands of reviews. I don't even know how many shows are up on there now that we've done over the years.
Hundreds of thousands.
You need to figure this out now and subscribe to us on Patreon and YouTube and Instagram and help us to 1 million. The road to 1 million subscribers starts today.
So DeadPit on Patreon.com. Join today. Tiers start at only $1, but I'd recommend at least the $10 tier.
You can do 50. The stock market's crashing around us, folks, but send us money.